little people and I are all in our PJs. We've just got out of bed. Today is the 1st of October. It's Vlogtober. Let's see how long I keep this one up. So yeah, this is what I look like in the morning. So in my incredibly messy living room that is full of toys, I have just brought in a big pile of yarn. These are pre-orders from Yorkshire Yarn Fest that need to be twisted and then put, you right baby? And then put into packages to go out because yeah, they're a little bit behind when I wanted them to go out. I wanted them to go out about yesterday really, but my spin dryer broke, so drying has taken a bit longer. You're finished? You finished your yogurt? Well done. So I'll show you them in a bit. Okay, I'm up, I'm dressed. I'm knocking things over as I walk around. All of the yarn is all skeined up. So that's pre-orders and some extras. So a couple of days ago, I bleached my hair for the first time ever. I've never bleached my hair before. And then I dyed it purple and it went this amazing dark purple. I washed it this morning. I think I just have that sort of hair that really struggles to hold dye because it started to go like a grey colour. The purple is already coming off after one wash. Maybe it was just the dye I used, but look, I'm getting like a grey, which is cool. I've never had grey before. I've never even bleached my hair before. And on my hair, my natural hair is a really dark brown, which you can't see because I bleached my roots. You can see it a bit there, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going grey now. Bit different. Anyway, my voice has gone a little bit today. I've got something that I'm so excited to show you. My fingernails are blue, die. I'm so excited to show you I could actually burst. Last night I dyed my first ever, there we go, sorry, frog in my throat. Last night I dyed my first ever mohair. I'll show you this one first. This is my jasmine colourway, as in Jasmine from Aladdin. And I dyed it on mohair. Let's get it in the light. And I love it. Please excuse my incredibly messy workspace / kitchen. But yeah, this is Jasmine on mohair. My first ever skein of mohair dyed, ever. I feel like I need to keep hold of it. But then I jumped right in and I'd done a load of autumn colourways, but I hadn't done any specific Halloween colourways. And Halloween is my favourite thing. And I had this colourway in my mind, but I wasn't allowing myself to do it until all the pre-orders were done. Well, now the pre-orders are all done and just either drying or they've just been skeined up and waiting to go out. So this, at the moment I'm calling it This Is Halloween. But in my head, that is sung, sorry if you can hear that in the background, that's the Bain Marie. There's more dye in the pot, so it's more dye in the pan, stuff dyeing, so it's just making that little noise in the background. So yeah, I sing the song like Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. So this is Halloween on sock. Oh, I'm dropping yarn. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. So this is it on sock, and there is blacks and greys, purples and greens, and then some little light patches that I tried to keep pulled out of the pan for like ghostliness. So I have This Is Halloween on sock, on singles. Oh, look at that. And dun, 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 my second ever skein of mohair. So I think this is going to be mine. So I've only got a couple more skeins of mohair to dye, 3 in fact, because mohair was pricey to buy. I'd never dyed it before, I'd never sold any before, I didn't know if it would be popular and I was scared. So I only got a pack of 5, of which 2 have already been dyed. So I'm going to dye up some more of this later because this is all of This Is Halloween in the world right now. 1 skein of singles, 1 skein of sock and 1 skein of mohair. But I'm going to pinch this skein of mohair, and I'm going to take this skein of Fathoms that I've already wound up, which is just a dark, like, tonal grey, and I'm going to put it with, this is Halloween, to make my first ever everyday slouchy beanie. I have been talking about knitting an everyday slouchy beanie for forever, and I've got so many plans, and so this is going to be that. That's going to be, I'm going to cast this on later today. Hey, sorry about the awful light. We are in my car. It is just gone 8 o'clock at night, and I've just been on my post office run. There was an incident where 3 of the skeins of pre-order autumn sunset yarn, I realised as I was scanning them up that I used the wrong orange. They don't look right. So those 3 I'm going to have to re-dye tonight, and we'll go out tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Should they be dry, I will be hair drying them if they're not. Yeah, we went for a little walk, as you will have probably seen, with my grandma and granddad, and found a million conkers for Ellie, and then we came home. Ellie fell asleep in the car and had a danger nap, so she was late to bed tonight, and Alfie has just been screaming non-stop because he's teething and it's really hurting him. So yeah, that was a bit, that's my back door, I'm in the car. He was a bit sad this afternoon, which cut into my packing time. I would have hoped to have gone to the post office at about 7, instead it was almost 8, but he just needed to be held. And normally when I'm packing orders, if it's not a Tuesday, which is my day off from kids, then I set him up with a load of toys and loads of things around him. Ellie sits with me. She puts the return address labels on, so if you get one of my parcels with a little round return address sticker, it was put on by a 3-year-old. And yeah, so that didn't happen until late today because he was not happy. Sad times. But it's given me a whole extra load of anxiety about these 3 skeins that weren't ready to go. I know I still have time before the deadline that I set myself, a pre-order time, but it's just making me feel a bit rubbish. And so it's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go in. I bought some pizzas because we have no food in the house. Need to go food shopping. So I'm gonna have some dinner, and so is Chris, because he's only just got back from work and then I just left him in the lurch going to the post office. We'll have some dinner, and then I need to dye these skeins of yarn, and I need to make some Christmas scented balm. We are experimenting with that tonight, and then I'm going to fall into bed exhausted because I could already do that now, to be honest. I keep getting people say, oh, you're going to burn yourself out, or, you know, don't do too much, or oh, you must be knackered. Like, I am so tired, but I've never felt so fulfilled. Like, I've never felt so amazing about something I'm doing. I'm having so much fun. I've never had this from any job that I've ever worked before. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go in and get cracking on my working evening.